for January. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome, and cross watchers. Okay, get that energy up. Let's see what's going on. This reading is for the 27th through the 31st. Okay, let's see. Nice message for the beautiful Libra Scorpio. Nice message for beautiful Libra Scorpio. Get those cards and let's go. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Domineering and controlling. And it does feel like there is somebody around you. It could be an Aries or a Taurus or an Aries-Taurus cusp. It could even be a Leo. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like it could be a Leo. But it does feel like they want, you know, some kind of control going on around the situation, whatever your situation is, whether it's at work, in the homestead, could be, you know, you could even play sports and maybe you feel like, you know, out on the field, you know, they're wanting a little bit more control than normal. Maybe they want to control the ball on the court, however it is. Take it how it resonates. But somebody is definitely being stubborn and wants control. Oh my gosh. Doesn't matter if it's male or female. They want to wear the pants, and boy, they have a tight belt on. Listen to your own intuition over here and talking about what feels comfortable. It does feel like, you know what, we were bonded. I don't understand what's going on. It could be a love situation. It doesn't have to be, but it's definitely talking about wisdom and trust and trusting in what you're faithful in and how the situation is going to go. You may have lost trust, and I'm feeling that's really what this is about. I trusted you. Now you want to be over controlling. Maybe I trusted that you had this under control and you took all the control. Wow. But you're still trying to, you know, trust. Yeah, you're trying to trust in them. Trying to, and it could be trusting in this commitment. Where there was trust in the commitment, there could be lack of trust in the commitment. Do you see that? This is lack of commitment. This is a commitment and trust. So it does feel like the way they're acting rigid. They may even have you a little rigid. Maybe that's where it is. You're feeling, you know what? You're being a tyrant, but you got me a little rigid around the edges over here. Wow. Okay. You may feel like they're a little obsessed about the situation. This is where that control is coming in. Being a little obsessed. Are they a little obsessed about the control that they have? Being a little over excessive. It's almost like where the grass was green, it's dying really quick. They may want to control money. I have a lot of money over here. You might feel like they're controlling money within this situation and living beyond their own means. Maybe I trusted you with the money, and now you have gone and you're obsessed with buying things, doing this, spending money. That's definitely for someone who's definitely not trustworthy in this situation. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, my friends, throw away. And remember, if this is not your reading, please, guys, go watch your rising moon or Venus, right? Because it could say something else that hits you more at this time. But definitely feeling like they're excessively overdoing it, no matter how the situation is. Over obsessed with taking the control. They may even be kind of manipulating the situation. Maybe they're saying, you know, this happened, that happened. What did I do wrong? I don't understand what you're talking about. This could be a person that you're dealing with. It could be a narcissist. This is a card of narcissism. So if they are trying to play victim and acting like they don't understand what's going on, just remember that's a part of the control. That's a narcissistic behavior. That's when all of a sudden they want to kind of walk around what the regular problem is, and they may even be trying to, I don't know, tell you that you're greedy, you're stubborn, right? It's called turning the tables, guys, and narcissists do this. This is where we're talking about one thing. We're talking about you having too much control. We're talking about, you know, you as your person, right? You having too much control, you being obsessed, you, and then they say, well, what about you? And the whole issue of what you were talking about, they play victim on and turn the whole tables around to, well, I seen you doing this and that, and then all of a sudden, if you guys are arguing, all of a sudden you're arguing about something that had nothing to do with what the argument was about in the first place. This is what narcissists do. This is how they get out. It's called backpedaling. It's called turning the tables on you and not talking about the real issue, but bringing up a different issue. I'm sorry, that is literally a narcissist behavior. And you know, when they apologize, it's almost like then sometimes they even throw themselves under the table. You know what I mean? And that's the victim. Oh, well, you know, it's because we didn't have this and that. And, but, you know, I remember when you were being obsessed, and I just feel like you're kind of sitting on an egg over here and letting the money hatch, but we really needed this and that. That's called manipulation, narcissistic behavior of where they're now turning it on you. Why, how the hell did the whole situation become how you were doing something? Well, because that's what they do, my friends. Okay, that is literally what they do. I've seen it in action myself. Okay, and I can call it out. The first time I've noticed it, I never really noticed it, but throughout the years, I have noticed this, and it's easy to catch now. It's so easy to catch. And definitely doing readings, we even catch it even more. And I think that's where, you know, but then witnessing it in real life, you're like, what the hell just happened? Wait a minute. What happened to what you were doing? What happened to the real issue? Oh, the real issue just disappeared because they've turned it all into something different. So you're never going to get down to what the real obsession is. You're never going to get down to what they really are doing because they've now turned it all around. So, yeah. Okay. Great. So now we know for a fact, because the cards say so, my intuition tells me, 100, this is a narcissist. Oh my gosh. And narcissists like to be in control, and they don't have any emotion towards, you know, really anything except for they want. So where the trust is now just becomes combative. Not only are they combating with you and fighting and arguing with you about the situation, they're also going to make you kind of in your head about the situation as it becomes an internal battle as well. So not only are you fighting this over here, but you're fighting like, what the hell is happening? So, yeah, absolutely. Having no faith and no trust within the situation. How could you? You don't see them as coming around doing what's real. So there is no trust. There is no faith. There is no hope. Now, within this argument, yeah. Everything that you're going to see within this situation is just going to continue to almost, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a tower coming or a death card, because in seriousness, this is one of those scenarios, guys, that is overwhelming to a situation to where it is them putting their needs, their understandings first, and then pushing away the real scenario. It is right here. This is them pushing away the real scenario of the situation, and you're going to find out it becomes very selfish, right? Very selfish. Got the lack of disciplines, right? Laziness, greediness, selfishness, right? But they're going to turn it all on you. Look at this. They're making you the selfish one. So instead of them seeing themselves as being selfish, you're going to see them as selfish, but they're going to turn it all around like you're selfish. Because they're going to try to make you understand their needs, their wants. This is what's going on. That's the manipulation with the temperance upside down. And then they're going to make themselves kind of like the victim over here, because this is a card of, right, lack of self-love, card of lack of self-worth. So then they're going to make you sound like, you know, there's lack of self-love, right? Oh, because, you know, oh, you don't understand. make you feel like you're nothing because it's all going to turn on you. Boy, we've seen that with King of Pentacles. It's all you. It's all you. You didn't see it, Libra, Scorpio, but it's all you. So there's going to be this very nostalgic piece that's coming around, guys. It's going to just make you think, like, what the hell just happened? Thinking back kind of like, you know, whether it's the past of, you know, it's going to be the past of, like, when we were happy, what the heck happened here? I don't understand what you're doing. Looking at happier days. I don't understand why the victory is not here. And you might even be looking back, trying to figure out, well, how are we going to fix the situation to where we can be happy again? So I just feel like there's a little bit of reminiscing over here as you're kind of wondering why they're not traveling towards you. Yeah. What happened to them? Why did they wander off? How did this get so far out there? And that's really what it is. Like, how did this just out of the blue just happen like this? So it does look like you are going to cold shoulder them. Literally, I do believe that's you. Because you're going to go into this, like, kind of hermit mode and this cold shoulder because I don't even understand what you're talking about. Because they're pushing you away so much because, remember, guys, right? They definitely are doing what? Right? They're turning the tables, not getting to the real answers, not really answering the questions. They tapped into something different. They want to make themselves the victim and make you the bad guy. Because a narcissist can't do anything wrong. There's the tower. Yep, because a narcissist can't do anything wrong. So they're definitely going to make a tower moment with you. And they want to make sure that, you know, this is just like boom. But I love this tower here because it's really kind of taking place on that kind of Pluto conjuncting with the Uranus over here, where it's kind of like, you know, the universe is like, you know what, and I've had enough of this. And this, you know, maybe this is something that you've dealt with before. It just wasn't as bad, but you do have this tower coming, and this is just chaotic. It's just out of control. Boy, is it out of control. And I do feel like if you've gone through this before, this may be even more out of control than it's ever been before, right? To the point where you can't do anything but hide out. As they are kind of attacking you. Sorry, that's really what it is. Attacking you with words, combative, not, you know, going to let it go. Literally just on and on and on and on with the drama, right? And then showing no love. They may even tell you, you know, and I don't even love you anymore. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And that would just be, you know, hitting on your self-worth, making you, you know, a problem with a narcissist, guys, is that when they do get into attack mode, they definitely want to break you down. They want to make you feel like you're a nobody. They want to make you feel like you're lower and lesser than themselves. They really do want to shoot down that self-confidence that you have. And I'll tell you why. Why they bring in these insecurities, so that way when later you're feeling so bad and then they're all better again, they want to be the ones to pick you back up. Huh? Yeah. So they could say really nasty things like, nobody else will love you but me, things like that. And then when they're all done being nasty and gross, and after you're done hiding out, they want to come back all calm and cool, and then they'll be like, I don't understand why you're feeling so insecure. I don't understand what your problem is. You know I love you. And then you know, you're the greatest ever. I don't know what you're talking about. Then they'll start trying to rebuild you up. So their problem is that they want so much control, they're going to rebuild this tower the way they want it built. You guys probably have noticed that a few times. And if you know people like that, now you know what you're dealing with. Because that's what they're going to do. Because their apologies are going to come back and they're going to be like, I'm so sorry. You know, you're right. I didn't do this and that. And then it's going to be really weird. There could be even a little bipolar in there as well, because now it's getting even to a little deeper mental issues than narcissism. So if you know you're dealing with a narcissist that may be a little bipolar, you could even have both. Oh, God. Good luck. And remember, cross-watcher, this could be the Libra Scorpio who's doing so. It doesn't always have to be, but this is, you know. But I just saying, this is crazy, but it is. And now they've got you trying to get into your intuition, but they're trying to get you stuck in your mind, even as you're hiding out. Yeah, trying to pull your Nine of Cups away from you. Yeah, now they're just working on you. Now they're just going to try. Just like you're trying to hide out from them, and they might even be like kind of following you around like a lost dog, still saying hurtful things to you as you are trying to escape. And you realize with the Three of Cups upside down, this is not what I want. This is crazy. They need to stop it. But then it does. It looks like they're going to come back and try to take the love back, trying to tell you that they're in love with you. I've told you. I've seen it. So by the beginning of the month, I'm telling you, by the 1st, 31st, they're going to come back to you after all of this hits the fan. They're going to come back and try to tell you that they want to plant seeds with you. They really do love you. So, take that how it resonates. Oh boy, mind games. But yeah, boy, are they nasty. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know who you're dealing with, but they have a sword tongue over here. Very, very sword tongue. But you will get into your intuition. You will realize that your person is not a German Shepherd. They are a wolf. And then they're, it's funny with this person though, because they cycle through it, right? They're the German Shepherd. They're so loving. They want to do this and that. But as soon as they don't get their way, boy, are they the wolf. Or boy, you know what I mean? Right now they're in wolf mode. And then it looks like they're going to cycle back around to become that, oh, but I'm your loyal German Shepherd. Now, I know, and a lot of times it does seem like it's bipolar, disorder, but a lot of times, guys, it's not. It's just literally narcissism. Because remember, a lot of narcissists have a lot of deep insecurities. So, but they like to have control. They're control freaks. That's their biggest thing, is being in control. And they can't do any wrong, right? So as soon as you say that they did something wrong, oh boy, here they come at you. Like I said, I think a lot of you have seen this behavior before, but I think this one is a big one. This is the one where it actually makes the tower. And if you've already been with a few towers, I don't know, guys. This one looks... And the Arrow card is, you are the leader. You're going to take the ball back into your court, okay? You're going to, look at that, you're going to cut through their BS and you're going to say, I'm clearer now and I understand exactly what's going on within this situation. I am no longer clouded about this situation. I can clearly see what's going on. I'm making my boundaries. I will communicate the way I'm going to communicate because I see the way you're communicating. I see what's going on within the situation. And you have a tower again. Wow. Yeah, I see the sudden change. And you know what, guys? It looks like they're going to make a tower. And then you're going to kind of make a tower as well. Your tower is going to be a sudden change. When you become the Queen of Swords, you take on your own energy and you say, hey, guess what? You want to make a tower over here? Guess what I got coming for you? I got my own tower. So not only over here are they're kind of awakening you to the understanding and inspiring you about this tower. You are now making a tower to make them understand where you're coming from. 2 towers in 1. Wow, 2 towers in 1. And that's because they want to throw this tower at you and you're going to say, well, look at this. You want to make upheaval and chaos? You know nothing. Because I have the inspiration to make something new, create something new, and go after other beginnings. So this is the ending to the new beginning. They just want to make upheaval and try to change everything into their way. But with this inspiration and this light coming through, you're going to be very inspired and awe to really see through everything now. Yeah, and you're going after your 9 of Cups. You're saying, nope, I'm going to find my own satisfaction and I'm going to find, new opportunities to the situation. And I'm moving in the direction that's needed for me to have success. Yeah, and a lot of you are going to leave this person and go after you. Wow, you're Ace of Pentacles, because you know what? This is not a place of abundance. This isn't even a place of love. This isn't even a place of happiness. I don't care if you're friends, lovers. I don't care if it's your mom and dad. It doesn't matter. Whoever it is, this person is, right now, they're the Queen of Swords upside down, right? They believe that they're in their own inner power. They're in their own inner truth, right? Their own control, manipulation, misuse of power, loss of emotional control. bitchy. I don't care if you're male or female, right? So, got that Ace of Pentacles coming up after that Tower. I love that. So you just take back your control and your strength. And this is really a reading of someone trying to take away your strength for their strength because they don't want to be told that they were doing something wrong. So it's like, how in the world could you get to all of this just because of something? You know, for some of you, you're going to say, it was so small, though. Why would they even want to do that? And then some of you are like, it's just too big, and I can't believe, that they even did such a thing. So it's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but yeah, what a mess over something. And for a lot of you, it feels like it's something kind of small. It's not even, was never even worth them doing all of this stuff. Could have even been huge miscommunications where the problem is they were in defense mode, right? They're in defense mode because they know that they did something wrong. And so they're going to defend it to over the limit. And that's exactly what this is, over the limit. Because it really does feel like it's something you could have probably just got over pretty easily. But why did they go so defensive? Well, that's just because they're in control mode and they just didn't want to lose that control, guys. And they felt you were taking their control away by bringing it up. So they went to do the extreme, and that's shown the extreme. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.